All right, so the ship. Well, let's go ahead and save this out. And let's start with the polysphere. Go to the lowest subdivision, reconstruct all the way down to a cube, delete higher. Want to make sure we have that center line, so modify topology, mirror and weld. Make sure symmetry is on. Have you guys been playing with ZModeler yet? A whole Yes, no, maybe so. Okay. So, do you guys need me to cover some fundamentals for you? I'll just cover them as I go. I think we've covered this a little bit anyways already, but I just want to double check before I move forward. All right, so hit spacebar and we'll start with QMesh. Let's pull that out. Let's add an edge loop in here. I'll add an edge loop here. Let's pull that out. There we go. Just take that bottom portion and mask it out. Now let's mask out those edges. Spacebar to move that mask. Let's angle this up a little bit. So for I don't want to move that, just these two guys. There we go. Let's bring that up. All right. You know, I find that using the transpose move rather using like edge move or point move tends to work a little faster. And it's a little bit more accurate. Well, and to say accurate, I mean you get to exercise a little bit more control. Just like using the move brush on these individual verts works a little bit better than the standard, like the point move that's inside of ZModeler. All right. Just a little bit more. All right, back to the Z modeler. Let's drop an edge loop right in here. I'm going to go ahead and polygroup this poly loop. There we go. And this one I'm going to do is a separate polygroup, so I'll do poly loop in flat. So holding down and pressing Alt to change the polygroup there. There we go. I want to make sure I do the same thing in the back. And let's go ahead and extrude here. We'll do QMesh, polygroup all. And since I'm only doing the front and back, and I don't have to do the center of the ship, really, I just kind of have to get a part of the front and then a part of the back. I'm just going to do these both in one piece to start with. So I kind of have a little bit of a start here in the front, but let's take a look at the reference. Because I have a lot of complexity I'm going to have to build in here. All right, so I have all these little extra pieces I have to build out. This part coming out like that. And I'm going to start this here, but I'm going to have to do a lot of that over the weekend. I mean, it's a lot. It's going to be a lot of work for me. Not that I have to do every single detail, but to make it look right, I need to capture a lot of that detail. So let's do flat, and let's do flat island. So polygroup just says flat surface. There we go. The same thing here. Let's go ahead and change these faces. All right, so QMesh polygroup all. Actually, let's go ahead and go to inset polygroup all. And I want to switch this over from individual faces to region. All right, and I don't like how this is jutting in, so I'm going to move those faces. Let's take perspective off. And I'm just going to use the move brush to move these verts in. It's out a little far. All right, that's a little better. Not perfect, but it's better. All right, this back area, I don't want any of this here. Just end up splitting it. Let me see where I'm going to split it, though. Let's go about there. So let's insert an edge loop here to mark the halfway point. And let's slide this guy back down through here. All right. Polygroup these guys. There we go. And I'm going to exclude that and that too. Actually, you know what? There we go. add that back in. So I held shift to sample this poly group to add this back in. And then let's even out this edge. Invert that. Let's bring out the transpose line. And I'm going to right-click on the transpose line with the side that has the widget to clip that together and even out that edge. All right, QMesh polygroup all. And let's bring that up. Look at my silhouette too. So I think I'm going to want to pull that outwards. There we go. All right, and I'm going to want to put some detail in here that if I keep this connected, it's not going to be able to hold. So I'm going to go ahead and deconnect this. So I'm actually going to bring this back down because I have a quicker way of doing this than what after it's already been extruded. So QMesh will merge this back together. And now, oops. It's not working like it should. It's interesting. There we go. Sorry, I was hitting the wrong key. So I'm QMeshing and holding the control key and just bringing that up above it to create a separate plane. Now I'll come in and QMesh this. There we go. I'm going to delete some excess edge loops. And let's go to delete, edge loop complete. I think that I can leave be. Now let's go ahead and insert edge loop, and this time I'm going to go, let's see, insert multiple edge loops, and let's go with specified resolution, and we'll see how 8 looks. Oops. That's not too bad. I want to kind of put in some holes here, so let's go to polygroup, and I'm holding down Alt, and I'm just going to drag across like that to get these all poly grouped together. Then let's go to Inset, and we're going to go each poly, polygroup all. So let's bring that in. Then let's go to QMesh, polygroup all. And we're just going to pull that in until we punch a hole through there.